with the baby would periodically get in touch with him or send him nasty things, and sometimes pictures of me saying, look at what you got with and stuff. And he creeped me out with it, saying that basically she was after me and stalking me. And I think, looking back, he was just trying to make me call the police to maybe put a divide between me and her, because obviously if she'd got in touch with me, she probably would have been able to tell me lots of things that wouldn't have been great for me to know. The trouble was, we got married quite quickly, because that Christmas that we moved in, I bought us a holiday to Vegas, just me and him, for a few days, or a week, I think, in the February. And he was like, why don't we get married while we're there? I remember this because it was Boxing Day and I was at work, and he messaged me saying, can I marry you in Vegas? And it was like so romantic. And me and the girls, we were all like, oh my God, you're going to get married. And, and they were like, we were looking at the Bellagio in Vegas and being like, oh my God. And I phoned the Bellagio in Vegas that day and was like, can I book a wedding? Like, can I find out about a wedding and can I book a wedding? It was just crazy looking back, but lovely as well. I won't take that away from it. It was lovely, even though it was bullshit. Quickly sort about, like, I was like, I want the family there. He was like, what? I was like, let's take your girls and my boys and maybe my mum. And he was like, totally, let's do this. I mean, he was a little bit reserved about taking the family, but he was like, fine, let's do it. And we changed it all around and booked it. And so his two daughters came, my mum came, and my two boys, and my two friends came, because they took the tickets from our original trip, because we extended our trip. It was slightly difficult because this caused ructions with the girls. So his daughters weren't the best on that trip or the wedding. And I know that they've apologised about that, and I totally accept it, and I get why they were like it. I think, although they were possibly old enough where they could have handled it better, I think, how can I judge them when they've gone through all this all their lives? And anyhow, it ended up in a massive row. At the wedding, they were kind of like rolling their eyes, taking the piss, laughing, just thought it was completely tacky and awful. They hated Vegas. They hated all of it, and I think they just hated the fact he was getting married to me, and they've been in this boat with him before, because he had ex-wives. This is what he does. He had ex-girlfriends that he'd bought houses with and stuff. He'd had a lot. I mean, don't get me wrong, we all can frick up. Like, don't get me wrong, but his was like big ones frequently. So it ends in this massive row. I think it was either the wedding, maybe the day after the wedding, with the girls upset, saying that the younger one, that he cheated on her mum, and that he'd gone skiing and was with this woman skiing. And I was like an idiot, going, he's promised me he never cheated on your mum, and that he really loved your mum, and he's gutted what happened, and that he wouldn't have done that, and I'm sure this stuff. And she was just like, she didn't say much really, but like, basically that's what that was, that he'd cheated on her and gone skiing with this girl while he was still married to her and stuff. Like, I don't doubt it now. I mean, I just don't doubt it. Bloody hell. Anything's possible.